What is going on, guys? So today we are doing the dyno tune with Kirkin Motorsports on my E85 Cobra, part of the 700 wheel horsepower build series. Now the car is not going to make 700 wheel horsepower today. That's because we are 93 octane, so we're running lower boost and 93 octane in order to get it dialed in for pump gas. Tomorrow we're doing E85, which I'm so excited for. That's when we're going to see over 700 wheel horsepower. Now the difference from last time is we added Mack long tube headers, a fuel system, a Metco 4-pound lower, and a 3-tube upper. So we should be around the same boost as last time, but we should have long tubes now, so we should make a little bit more power than the 605 wheel horsepower we made two previous periods. So I'm excited to get the car up on the dyno, see what it makes, be able to drive it, and hear the long tubes. For anyone wondering, it's 3.2 upper, 4-pound lower with a Metco tensioner support plate. We got fuel injector clinic 1000cc injectors. We have a lethal performance return style fuel system. We also just did all the Maximum Motorsports rear end builds. There's a lot of new things on the car. We have a TVS 2.3 liter blower, GT500 throttle body. I think that's most of what the setup is. It has a Mantic clutch in it to handle the power. So we're getting it strapped down and we're having Kirkin Motorsports tune the car. All right, we got Bob on TeamViewer. He's gonna write up a file here so that we can go ahead and give it a try. Got the tuner hooked up there, wideband hooked up. All right, we're loading the first bass tune in. Then we'll be able to start it up, see how it goes, get some data. We're loading in a second tune. The last tune was a hair rich, and it looks like it might have still been the bass tune that had a limiter at 3500. So we're loading in the second tune, and we should be good to let this one go to 6300. Bob said the AFR should be plenty good, 11.5, 11.7-ish, and then we'll dial it in from there. Got 541, 567. All right, so we gotta go grab these smaller belts. It got some belt slips, so we're gonna have to swap the belt out, and then we'll be able to make the final pulse, I guess. All right, so I just swapped the belt for a smaller pulley. We're gonna make another run, see what it does, and then I think Bob's gonna make some adjustments.
Perfect. It was like, it was right.
Oh, did it go to 3500?
Huh?
It only went to 3500?
The car just like, boom, like it kind of.
Yeah.
Gas pedal broken.
Gas pedal broke?
I get stuck under the back.
Alright, so the gas pedal broke off, caused the thing to stay close to wide open throttle. But we did make 602, so it's not bad. It's just, yeah, that broke. Alright, so we should be working on the maybe final pull here. Last one looked pretty good, pretty conservative on timing, 603 wheel horsepower. So probably final pull before we finish up with the pump gas. I don't really know what it's going to make. It already made it back to where it was with 2 less degrees of timing. So I guess we'll see. Pull 4. That's good torque. That's not bad. Like 25 wheel gain with the headers. Nice. All right, so we just finished up, I think that was like 4th or 5th hole, and it's tuned, good to go. He's making a few more tweaks. We gotta get the car, the dyno, because there's another one coming on. But 626, 628, basically 630, I don't really care. It's pump gas numbers, so that's really good. We're definitely seeing a gain with the long tubes. Got a good torque gain. The 4-pound lower could be part of that torque gain. Usually that helps out a little bit. But that's really good power for pump gas numbers. We're coming back for E85 to make some really good numbers. Now that this is fairly dialed in, the E85 should be fairly easy. We got a base soon, so we're gonna fill up later tonight, which will be in another video, filling it up with E85. So I'm definitely pumped to now be able to go ahead and drive it. And yeah. All right, so final numbers are here. We got a few different dyno sheets, since the internet always wants to know, you know, what's the difference, standard, SAE. So SAE is a correction factor. It's typically what the industry uses. So right here, we have a SAE smoothing 5, so 620, 695, 604 torque. I believe this is what my previous 605 wheel horsepower numbers were on. So we picked up about 25 torque and about 20 wheel horsepower from my previous run on pump gas. Over here we have a smoothing 0, 628, 606. We're at about the same. And then if you want to do standard correction, you'll actually see 640 wheel horsepower and 618 torque. So the correction factor can change these things plus or minus even up to 20 wheel horsepower. The key factor is we gained about 20 wheel doing the headers, about 25, or yeah, about 25, about 30 torque actually. I think it was like 560 or something like that. Gotta look back. But that's really good pump gas numbers, and once we go to E85, this thing's gonna be gaining about 100 wheel or so. All right, car is off the dyno. We're gonna load in the final tune. Gonna take it for a rip, see how she does. Yeah? Yeah! Is this thing recording?
Yeah. Whoa. Spins? It spins now.
The sound is really nice.
Oh, it's so nice. It's like fucking smooth. It's just...
Wet tires.
No, wet tires are bad tires.
Either this wideband's wrong or it's lean as fuck.
What?
Either this wideband's wrong or it's lean as fuck. Doesn't feel lean. Alright guys, so that about wraps it up here. Cobra is tuned. We did have some weird issues with AFR on the way back. I don't know, the car felt strong. The wideband was reading funky, and it's the new wideband. I probably should have just left it the way it was, so I didn't have to worry about issues, but that wideband's reading differently. The dyno wideband read properly, so I don't really know. I'm just gonna keep it easy. I'm throwing E85 in it tonight, but it made really good power. I'm very happy with it. I'm not really gonna be using 93 octane too often. If I go back to it, I mean, obviously I don't even know if it's gonna, you know, work right. But anyways, we will leave it on that note, and I'm excited to put on E85 because then it's gonna be way different. So slap that like button down below, leave a comment, let us know what you think. Very happy with the results. So yeah.